What's good, y'all? It's your boy Coach Train back on the video, and today is gonna be my official WWE. Hold on, reflecting today. WWE Royal Rumble 2018 full show review and results. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking like, I don't know what to think of the show, man. The undercard was not fairly disappointing, but the Royal matches were good. So overall, this was a decent show. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this show was gonna be god-awful because WWE teased Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble. Oh my god, guys, I thought I was gonna have to rage tonight for this review. But I'm not. I'm not gonna rage. I'm actually, quite frankly, enjoying myself right now that Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble. The right man won the men's Royal Rumble. The right female won the female Royal Rumble. We have a lot to talk about in about 15 minutes, so I'm not going to really take too much of you guys' time. Give you guys my overall thoughts on the entire show from start to finish. Starting things off with the Kick pre-show matches. Cruiserweight tag team match. I didn't care because I wasn't watching. I was streaming while this match was on. Did you watch it? I probably didn't. Unless you're a hardcore fan and you had to sit in that arena and was forced to watch it. Like I know some people who was in Philadelphia. Shout out to Night Rider Games who was in Philadelphia. He watched it as well. And shout out to, I forgot the dude name. I'm gonna link his channel in the description down below. He hit me up. He watches all my videos. I forgot to get the name, but I'm gonna link his channel in the description down below. This guy supports me 100% of what I do, and I thank him so much. We will be I'll link it in the comments down below the video and in the description of the video. I forgot to write down in my notes. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Hope he understands. He'll be linked in the comment section and in the annotation on the screen. Once it is fully edited, I will link his video in the annotation on the screen right there. And also he'll be down below and in the description of the Royal Rumble 2018 review and results. He'll be linked. I'm gonna tell you guys, go subscribe to these phenomenal people. I'm gonna put all my supporters and the people that I want you guys to go sub to and make them go get big on YouTube.com for my shout out of the month. There you go. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So the pre-show match, I really didn't care about. This match was just so I didn't care. Metallic, the Links Dorado and Kalisto won this match. Did you care? Of course you didn't. Nobody cares about the pre-show. It's finally a match I care about in the pre-show. Gals and versus the Revival, decent match. Revival got their win back. Obviously they're gonna get their win back because they got embarrassed on 125. Smart move by WWE. Nothing much to say about that. Then we had the Glorious Open Challenge from Bobby Roode. It was Mojo Rawley. That's why I didn't watch it, because I knew it was gonna be somebody goonish and idiotic that I don't care about. Mojo Rawley. Roode retained like we all thought he was gonna do. Because why would you care about Mojo Rawley? If fans even trying to, Mojo sucks because they don't care about this guy. Simple. Overall, pre-show matches were terrible. Did you watch them? You might have watched the Glorious Open Challenge, but other than that, you probably didn't watch the pre-show. Nobody cares. Then we kick things off. Surprisingly, WWE actually kicked things off with this match. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. The WWE Championship kicked things off on the show, and it had delivered much great from WWE here. Awesome. I really enjoyed this match. Everything about it was great, and I love how they did not show dissension with Owens and Zayn, which means they're probably setting up Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Owens and Zayn at WrestleMania. Would love to see that. That match is brilliant. Styles win via pinfall. Obviously, they're trying to buy time for AJ Styles so he can fight Shinsuke Nakamura in April for WrestleMania 34. There you go. Love it. I love that match. Everything about that match was great. Great way to kick things off here on the Royal Rumble. Then we had the Usos versus Chad Gable versus Benjamin and Gable. The Usos actually won both falls, 2-2-0. They actually squashed Benjamin and Gable in my eyes. They beat them with the Benjamin and Gable had hit the Doomsday Device on the floor, but they never got a fall from that. A series of super kicks allowed the chance to score the first fall and go up 1-0. And then did not longer that. I'm gonna say maybe 5 minutes after that, they roll up, get the Usos the second straight fall, and they retained the SmackDown Tag Team titles. So I presume that Benjamin and Gable are done challenging for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Hopefully a Rusev Day is next. Hope so. I hope so, because Rusev is one of my favorites in the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Him and Aiden English are so over, and I think it's time to give either one of them a reign as champion, either together or separately. Then, surprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, WWE gave us the Men's Royal Rumble in the third match section for the main show. Wow. I was very, very surprised about this one, ladies and gentlemen. And people were complaining that, oh, man, JD was complaining, like, why is this not last? And I completely agree with him. The Women's Royal Rumble should have been in this slot, and the Men's Royal Rumble should have been the main event. People would say, oh, well, you got the Men's Royal Rumble, you got what you wanted, and Nakamura winning, and that's not the point. The Men's Royal Rumble should have been last, and the Female Royal Rumble should have been here. If you were gonna have Ronda Rousey come out, it made more sense for her to come out in the third spot. Just saying. I did not like the placement of these Royal Rumbles. I love how they kept them apart, like I did with my Elimination Chamber. I kept my Elimination Chambers apart. They were like a match apart, and you know they had different styles and structures and go into them, and booking wise. But I love how they kept them apart. But still, man, you gotta do better than this, man. Next year, the women should be first, then the men should close the show. They always should be better. Men's Royal Rumble always closes the show. Why is it not closing the show this year? I don't know why. This first time everything, which the Women's Royal Rumble was kind of lackluster. Besides the Legends coming back and doing their moves, this match was lackluster, which we'll go over in a second. Rusev and Finn Balor entered at number 1 and number 2, respectively. Balor ousted Corbin and the Lone Wolf, responded by laying out both Rusev and the Irishman. Elias said something before going into battle. Titan didn't have a chance to enter at number 10. Again, like he did last year with Perfect 10, but he didn't enter, as Owens blindsided him and Zayn stole the spot. Nakamura, Cesaro, and Rollins were among the entrants that who followed. They came out. All three members of the New Day went around at the same time, but didn't get a chance to dominate as a trio. Jinder Mahal took out both Xavier Woods and Big E. Bray Wyatt and Walkie Matt Hardy teamed up before eliminating each other. Once they entered, the entire field ganged up on him. Rey Mysterio arrived and soon crossed paths with Roman Reigns. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Rey Mysterio is back with the WWE, but has he signed the contract? We haven't got no news on Rey Mysterio signing a contract. We do know Ronda Rousey has signed with the WWE last night. She actually confirmed it in the interview that she's staying for a couple of years. Now, we don't know how her deal is. It could be a Brock Lesnar deal, which I hope not. I hope it's not a Brock Lesnar deal. Or it could be that Randy Orton contract that Randy Orton has right now, where he only appears for a couple months and then disappears for take some time off, which I think is the best for Ronda Rousey. And so in that time off, she can work on her in-ring skills. But we'll see what WWE does with her and what the plans we'll have for her. I got some news this weekend on Ronda Rousey WrestleMania 34 match revealed. Rousey could be facing a women's champion. I'll give my thoughts on that later on this week. So Mysterio's back. Is he back full time? I hope he is, because he looks in phenomenal shape for the age he is. Mysterio looks like he hasn't missed a beat from WWE, man. This guy looks in phenomenal shape. The best I see. This is probably the best I've seen Mysterio in a long time. He was great when he was there. And now he's even more over now because he's working in Lucha Underground. He's more over now than he was in his first one in 2014, which was they kind of booted him out of the building. Poor Mysterio had no chance. He was booted out of the building for coming out as he had number 30. I felt bad for Rey Mysterio, but they actually did him justice tonight to get that blemish off his Royal Rumble resume from 2014 when he came out and the crowd just completely booed him because Daniel Bryan was out of the match. They ruined the Rumble for us. Mysterio, I'm sorry for that. So because Daniel Bryan was not in that Royal match, so the crowd just was infuriated with WWE for not putting Daniel Bryan in that match, and it just completely just wasted on the rest of the show. And Batista winning the Rumble was just so bad. I just want to forget about that entirely. Then WWE actually messed something up. The only complaint I have with this match is Dolph Ziggler. Oh my God. They completely wasted Dolph Ziggler here. They brought him back, and he did absolutely nothing. He got eliminated. I'm thinking the Ziggler will be in the Final Four. Ziggler might win this match. I wouldn't mind seeing Dolph Ziggler with AJ Styles. Why not? Those two could put on a good match at WrestleMania. Maybe make a triple threat. Nakamura, Ziggler, Styles. Why not? But no! WWE brings back Ziggler and he gets eliminated. Didn't even compete in the Final Four. This is the only complaint I have. You completely wasted his return. A complete waste of a return. Ziggler should just stay back and return to SmackDown Live and say that I am the real United States Champion and say, Robert Roode, you are a fake United States Champion. And that's how WWE should have introduced a brand new U.S. title belt. Well, no, there you go the idea. They completed winning Ziggler return, put him in the Royal Rumble, he did absolutely nothing. Great job, Dolph Ziggler. I will leave now. You're entitled to walk out the door. They're doing absolutely nothing with you. I feel bad for Ziggler, man. I really do. But anyway, I found Four with Nakamura, Balor, Cena, and Reigns. You could have easily took Balor out there and put it with Ziggler. Nakamura, Cena, Nakamura, Balor, Nakamura, Ziggler, Cena, and Reigns. Wouldn't mind that. Great Final Four. Reigns represented the women's Final Four. Cena outlasted Balor. Nakamura took out the champ. And the King of Strong Style was the last man standing after eliminating Roman Reigns. The right man won this match. I don't want to hear anything in the country that I don't love. Oh, they should have given it to Roman Reigns. Oh, they should have given it to John Cena. No, the right man won this match. We're actually getting what we want for the first time ever at WrestleMania. Nakamura versus Styles. I cannot wait for April to get here. Can April get here even faster so I can see that match? Please. Help me. A+. The best World Woman we've seen in years. I love the NXT surprises. They were great. I enjoyed seeing Adam Cole. I enjoyed seeing Jealousy and Amos. He was great. I enjoyed that. The best woman we've seen in 5 years. Great. Awesome. I really, really enjoyed this. Then we had Rollins and Jason Jordan versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Now I figured that Cesaro and Sheamus was going to get the tag team titles because they lasted not that long in the Royal Rumble. I figured that they probably were going to win the World Tag Team Championships. And then also WWE has to build that Rollins and Jordan thing in case Dean Ambrose doesn't make it back in time for WrestleMania. I think they made the right decision here because I think I would have had the Revival take the titles from them, but Sheamus and Cesaro are not a bad. They're not a bad team. Also, you know, we'll see what WWE does going from here. But the Bar wins via pinfall to reclaim the Raw Tag Team Championships. Then Lesnar versus Kane versus Braun Strowman Universal Title match. Did you care about this match? Of course you didn't. One of the most predictable main events we've seen all night. We at least had that chance that Owens and Zayn might take the WWE Championship. But this here, this is just predictable. We knew WWE were not going to change their plans for Brock Lesnar. Lesnar will fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 34. Unless Reigns does not win the Elimination Chamber. We still got one more thing to see if the match not happening. If Reigns does not win the Elimination Chamber match, we're not getting Lesnar and Reigns. We might be getting Lesnar Strowman at WrestleMania, which I hope we do, but we're probably not. We're probably not. We knew this already. We knew this already. Get on, move on. Lesnar retaining the Universal Championship. Did you expect anything else? You knew Kane was not going to be there, and you know good and well Braun Strowman was not going to win that title. I'm just saying. Kane was just there to take the pinfall like Dave Meltzer and Solomon already said. Kane was there just to take the pinfall. Then we had the Women's Royal Rumble match. Went on last. Again, we already went on a rant about that going last. Stephanie McMahon was on commentary. She wasn't as cringe as most people thought. She was actually hearable tonight for a chance. You know, and Asuka won this match. I love the returns. I love seeing the NXT women, even though the who was it? Kairi Sane got eliminated by Botch Dana Brooke. Are you kidding me? Why Dana Brooke eliminated Kairi Sane? Answer that for me, WWE. Why? No one wanted that, WWE. That basically my only complaint. And Michelle McCool got the most eliminations, tied Nia Jax. Yeah, a legend who hasn't been seen in years. Got more eliminations than Sasha Banks, Bayley, Naomi, Becky Lynch. Goes to show you how bad the women's roster is. Because current day superstars got outshined by past stars. The past stars look better than the current superstars. Great job, WWE. Great job. But the current day superstar won this match. Asuka won this match. The right woman won. And I hope we get Asuka versus Charlotte at WrestleMania 34. That's a legit match. I don't want to see Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. I'll move Asuka to SmackDown Live and have Asuka win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. There you go. Then after that, Ronda Rousey emerged from the crowd. She after the bell and shared an intense moment with Asuka, and that's how the show went out the year. Overall, decent Royal Rumble. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Hit that like. You guys did enjoy. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. You guys are new. On the road to 120 subs and eventually 1,000 subscribers. Woo! Peace.